on this channel and make it available pursuant to franchise agreements with the communities we serve. Comcast is not affiliated with the following program or the producers of public access programming and is not responsible for the content. The following program does not reflect the opinions of...
You're good.
Am I good? Okay. Okay, I'm here tonight to address the City Council and to talk about the 8 years of service that I volunteered my time as your library trustee and vice president of the library board. When I was appointed to the library board around 8 years ago, there were no adult programs. I was aware of that and other libraries that had them, such as the one I used for 32 years in Northbrook Public Library, and I recognize Highwood's need for adult programming. I put together a current events roundtable discussion group and started out with only 8 people. Today, that number has grown to 28 people plus. They come from all over the North Shore, from Evanston, Skokie, Winnetka, Wilmette, Glencoe, Highland Park, Deerfield, Lake Forest, Lake Bluff, Riverwood, Lincolnshire, and even Chicago. These people not only come to the class, but they now dine in our Highwood restaurants. Since I produce a television show for Comcast Cable, that's Channel 19, and my work is on YouTube, I have been able to bring guest speakers for no charge to the Highwood Library. Speakers such as the Consul General of France, who has come to the library twice, and who, by the way, is a personal friend of President Sarkozy of France, to speak on French politics. I've had Russian broadcasters on Russian United States policies, the colonel and lieutenant colonel from the U.S. Army. We've had economists, political analysts, campaign managers, and lobbyists. Before taping of my shows, I bring my guests to eat in the Highwood restaurants. Former President Nixon's deputy press secretary was just at Froggy's the other day. President Truman's grandson was there. Women, professional women from Kuwait, Lebanon, and Yemen, and the Consul General of France, which helps to bring business into our town, because many come on their own and bring their own guests afterwards. When Northeastern Illinois University was forming a Sherlock Holmes Society, I worked with the university to develop that program for the Highwood Library, which is now an ongoing program and open to the public. We have formed the Highwood Book Club, the morning group for women, and the evening group for both men and women, led by former trustee Judy Broderick. However, when the library had to close its morning hours for lack of funding, the morning book club had to be moved to Judy Broderick's house, and the current events moved to the afternoon, which didn't make a lot of people happy because they did prefer the morning. Because morning hours are extremely important, especially in this economy where people need to come in early to use their computers, to look at our reference books, and write resumes for jobs. I have approached many of you for your advice and your help on how we can open the doors in the morning with lack of funding, but it was ignored. And I asked the question over and over, and the only answer that I got was they can use the Highwood Library, they can use the Highland Park Library. I have worked many hours till late at night for Highwood. I attend Illinois municipal conferences and Illinois library programs, which I paying my own way to attend. Yet instead of saying, thank you, Suzanne, for a job well done, for the years you have given to our city, and what I get is a police officer at my front door serving me a letter of removal, served to me like I was a common criminal. And being served that way was a total embarrassment and a put down to my husband, Alderman Leonard Cahnmann, who has given so much of his time to the city of Highwood and the city council. My question is, Mayor Pecaro and Mr. Jackson, and to the attorney who gave you such bad counsel on this matter, you owe a public apology to the library trustees that have given so much of their time and their life to Highwood. And I would appreciate you would possibly give us a thank you instead of a summons. I thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mr. FrankLewin.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think you can raise that.
I wish to...
Or we can raise that for you, sir.
Feeling about that lower, I know, so It's been my pleasure to serve as president of the library board. The primary function of the library board of trustees is to ensure that the library is properly funded. Mayor, I believe that you, the city council, have let us down tremendously. But I'm not here to do that. I don't want to get into that kind of a thing. I know that you, I'm sorry. This is difficult for me because I really appreciated the opportunity to serve. We reached out to the mayor, and my requests for meetings were completely ignored. Your vision for a new library, I find it very odd that you chose not to share that vision with the existing board of trustees at the time. So now you have a new board, and I wish them well. I would like to thank just a few people. Mayor Donofrio, who gave me the chance to serve the city of Highwood. I would like to thank Alderman Lenari, Alderman Bruni, and Alderman Fiore for their friendship and their support and their counsel. I wish to thank the hardest working staff of any library I know. These are not just colleagues, they are friends. And these are friendships I will take with me, and that no stinking letter of removal delivered by a police officer can take away from me. I wish you well. Thank you.